Today's Woman Show. And our first guest, Hannah Drake, the poet of all times. Hannah, welcome. Thank you so much for being here today. It's been an honor to watch your career evolve, to watch you evolve. I like to say you pack a big punch that a lot of people aren't necessarily expecting because you're so quiet.
Very much so.
You're so quiet. Have you always been that way?
Yes. Many people don't know I'm very introverted. Very introverted, socially awkward, all the things, yeah.
So does it make it difficult for you sometimes to go into public spaces or?
It makes it difficult to be in public spaces having regular talk with people, but not to perform.
Got it.
No.
Got it.
Yeah.
Interesting. So you hit a stage and your alter ego just comes
like
all the way out.
I'm Sasha Fierce.
No, I can relate to that.
Yeah.
People ask me sometimes, you know, you just seem so confident up there when you're speaking. And I'm like, I was nervous as all get out. I remember your first poem that came out after the whole Kaepernick ordeal. And I read your words and I was like, whoo, she is bold. She's not no punk. She's telling it the way that it is.
Yes.
How and when did all of that go from ideation to paper?
It's funny to answer that question because some poems just drop right into my head. That poem about Colin Kaepernick, all you had to do is play the Game Boy, dropped right into my head. And I know when it comes like that, this is a message that I'm supposed to share. I'm just a vessel to do the work. And I have to put out this message. And I didn't know at the time, what a lot of people don't know is when Colin Kaepernick shared that poem, I wrote it 2 years prior. And I would share it and tag him, and he never shared it. And my daughter said, one day he's going to see this poem, if you really believe that, Mom. And it just so happened that he saw it on Super Bowl Sunday of 2019, when everybody was focused on Colin Kaepernick and his protest. And that's when he shared it on that particular day. And so like over 2 million people saw that poem online on Super Bowl Sunday. But it was, as a writer, you have to decide. I say sometimes you want to use a chisel and sometimes you want to use a sledgehammer. And I wanted that poem to hit people in a way that would jar them. It's a very jarring poem. But I knew that would wake some people up to what Colin Kaepernick was trying to say and do.
Whew, there was a lot there. Not only were the words in the poem jarring, but for those that are watching, she wrote that poem 2 years before it truly came alive.
Yeah, correct.
And so often we have ideas that are born and that we put into motion, and they lay dormant for a little while.
Yeah.
And they are not compelling to other people, or they're not, you know, amazing to other people until. Yeah. And it was that Super Bowl Sunday that it was the poem that I'd like to say was shared around the world.
Yeah, it was the perfect time. I couldn't have planned the timing better.
You could not have.
I couldn't have said Colin Kaepernick shared this on Super Bowl Sunday, right? I couldn't. I couldn't have planned it any better. But I try to tell young writers, artists, entrepreneurs, whatever, do the work. So all you have to do is do the work consistently. That's all you have to do. But in this internet age, it's like you can be famous overnight. And people are expecting, I'm going to do this, and then this thing's going to go viral, and I'm famous. But you need to do the work consistently. So when the attention comes, it's not a flash in the pan. You have stuff built up behind you. I've been writing for 20 years before that even happened, before anything ever went viral. It's been 20 years worth of work. A lot of people don't see that. They just see, oh, something went viral, and oh, look how famous you are now. That's 20 years worth of work I'm standing on. Yeah.
We've got to take a break. Hannah, like I said, we could talk about this for hours. After the break, we're going to talk about a new shift in Hannah's destiny and a new conversation that she's ready to have. We'll be back. Why are we doing what we're doing, and what do we want women to know? We see you, sis.